Good evening. We present the news summary. A newborn baby boy was found in a dustbin at Washkaima this afternoon, not far from the Washkaima Community Center. The police say the baby has been admitted at the maternity ward at the Seychelles Hospital and his condition is stable. When the SPC crew arrived at Washkaima around 3:30 p.m., the police was still collecting evidence at the scene. According to the police, it was a young child, a girl, who heard the baby crying in the dustbin and alerted people in the community. A policeman who lives at Washkaima was the one who removed the baby from the dustbin. The Ministry of Health has confirmed that the baby was born less than an hour before it was found in the dustbin. The condition of the 80-year-old lady involved in an accident on Cassis Street this afternoon has been described as stable. According to witnesses, the lady had just gotten off that bus and standing on the pavement close to the bus when she was struck by the bus as it left the bus stop. She was dragged under the bus and sustained serious injuries. The police say the incident was reported at 1:15 this afternoon. A police investigation is underway. The Enterprise Seychelles Agency ESSA today gathered several MDAs in a sectorial forum to discuss the draft framework to regularize illegal kiosk operations. The conditions for license were presented to the stakeholders. Discussion centered on whether the kiosk will be allowed to sell food and alcoholic beverages, whether they will be permitted to have sitting facilities, and will the government set a quota on licenses to be issued for such businesses. The forum did not reach a conclusion on some issues, hence the discussion has been postponed for a next meeting. Statistics from the Department of Social Affairs show that cases of abuse against children continue on the upward trend. Statistics were presented to the media yesterday afternoon. The press conference comes after the department recently presented its report for 2021 and for the first quarter of 2022 to the Cabinet. The Minister for Social Affairs, Patricia Foncourt, said all ministers have been sensitized on the issue of child abuse.
In 2021, the Social Services Division recorded 981 new cases reported at community-level headquarters. The first quarter 2022 statistics, the department notes that the same trend continues with increase in number of reported cases. Cabinet was very taken aback by the numbers of abuses that was reported, but it was noticeable that they understood that all ministries have a duty to be able to work in partnership with each other to support social services, to be able to combat what is happening with the children, especially around abuse.
It's not often that one can live out his or her dream, but it was a dream come true for young Julio Luis, an 11-year-old boy with a chronic blood disorder whose dream was to meet with the First Lady, Linda Ramkalawan. The meeting took place at the office of the National Council for Children at Bello this morning. Julio, who was diagnosed with the condition 2 years ago.
I'm very happy today to have met Julio and realized his dream, because his wish was to meet me. I would like to appeal to people who can assist the family, because it's not easy when you have a child who is sick like Julio is and who needs a lot of care and attention. So I would like to appeal to anyone who can assist them in any way. It could be a very small, just even a call. It doesn't need to be something big, but to give them the support that they need. Because it's not easy when you have a child who is sick like this. Sometimes you feel that you are all alone. So they need a lot of support, emotional support, and as well as financial support, because he needs a lot of vitamins, milk, and healthy. He needs to eat healthy.
Donated blood gets used in the hospital to help save lives of many patients. The hospital relies on blood donations and continuously requires more to maintain their stock. SNYC has organized the blood donation for the youth. The event gave the youth a chance to come together for a good deed. The donation was held today at the hospital and 40 young people volunteered. The volunteers met at the Botanical Garden and walked to the hospital.
Blood is vital to saving lives. Blood is used daily in the hospital to treat patients with various diseases and often helps to save lives. Justina Hollander, a biomedical laboratory technologist at the Victoria Hospital, explained that the amount of blood required and used at the hospital surpasses the amount received through donations. SNYC has noticed that there is a lack of youth coming forward to donate blood. They have organized a blood drive for the youth in the hopes that more young people will donate blood regularly. This morning, SNYC held their second blood drive of the year, which was attended by over 40 young volunteers.
I think it's important to donate blood for many reasons because people do many things in life, and we happen to come across many illnesses and many wounds and problems that happen. And it's important to donate blood so that even though these things happen, it doesn't mean the end for these people, so they can have a better chance at life. I would encourage most of the youth to come and donate blood because it's not just for helping others, but it's for ourselves. In the future, we might need these blood. If anything happens, it's also a good thing to give back to the community, to be able to help everyone who might be in there having many problems themselves.
The hospital encourages members of the public to come forward to donate blood. Volunteers may make an appointment by calling the hospital or by going to the Blood Transfusion Centre at the Victoria Hospital.
And this was the news summary. Thank you for your attention.